FINRA and Capital Advantage Tutoring. It's my job to get you past this Series 7 exam. So I've done the suitability video. I'm doing the whole Series 7 free stuff. I did the SIE A to Z. Now I'm just going to do a little rant on each product. It won't be long. It won't be all encompassing, but it'll give you an idea of each thing. So maybe it can at least not sound dumb when you're talking to people. That's the goal. On my goal, I just know just enough to not sound like a fucking idiot. Number one, common stock. What is it? It's ownership. It's equity. Why do I buy it? I buy it for capital appreciation, income, a hedge against inflation. It's easily transferable. They have voting rights. You can vote. It has limited liability. The risk is that what you put in. What are the risks? You got market risk, business risk. Market risk is systematic. Business risk is like non-systematic. You can diversify the way. That's like if they have poor earnings or shit like that. Boom. Preferred stock. Number two, preferred stock. It's a class of ownership. It is a type of equity, but it acts more like a bond or more like a fixed income than it does look like common stock. It has a fixed dividend. It doesn't have a maturity date. It is ahead of common in liquidation, and but it is still after all the debt stuff. It's a fixed income. Okay, so now what are the risks? You have inflation risk, which is also known as purchasing power, interest rate risk, and dividends are not guaranteed. Remember that the dividends are not guaranteed, so they're a little more risky than bonds. REITs, real estate investment trusts. Basically, it's like a little packaged product that owns real estate in it, and the value of it goes up and down based on the real estate properties, okay? They're buying it. They either do equity ones where they're flipping houses or renting it out, or mortgage ones where they're just providing mortgages for homes. Why do I do it? Because you're investing in real estate while still being liquid, okay? It acts like a stock. They distribute 90% of their income. It's non-correlated to the stock market. So it doesn't go with that. Interest rates affected a little bit, and you're looking for income and capital appreciation. What is the risk? The risk that if interest rates move it, it's going to go bad. It could be bad or good. Real estate it hits the shitter. That's bad. Now, the dividends are taxed as ordinary income. There's no qualified dividend. Since they distribute so much of their income and you're getting it pretty much pre-tax, the IRS is not going to give you that lower break that for qualified dividends. You don't get that. Now, there are bonds. There's corporate bonds. Bonds are issued by corporations. It's you, the investor, lending money to the corporation. What does it have? It has a fixed start date and a fixed end date. And you're going to get your money back, hopefully, and they pay you interest over the life of that. Why the hell do I buy it? I buy it for some safety. I buy it for income. I have a fixed maturity date. I'm going to get my money back. And if I do speculative, I can get a lot of income. What is the risk? I have risk of default risk. I have inflation risk, interest rate risk, call risk. So let's make sure we got this. So what are the risks? We have interest rate risk. We have default risk. We have inflation risk. We have call risk. And if it's paying over time, like every 6 months, we have reinvestment risk. Okay, let's say we have a lot of money, rich people, we're going to buy munis. It's the same kind of thing where you're lending money to a municipality, a city, or a state. The advantage is that you're buying it probably for income that is tax-free on the federal level, at least, and maybe the state and local. Remember, I'm not covering everything. I'm doing a really quick rundown of this stuff. So you're looking for income. You're looking for tax-free income. So rich people buy munis, poor people buy corporates, okay? It's usually federally tax-free, and it's pretty safe, but they're not as safe as treasuries. What is a risk? Same as corporates with one extra one. We have default or credit risk. We have interest rate risk. We have inflation risk. We have reinvestment risk. We have call risk, but add in legislative risk. What's legislative risk? Legislative risk is that if they change the tax code, all of a sudden munis don't look that good anymore. Okay, government debt. Okay, so the main three ones, bills, notes, bonds, tips, and strips. Those are the ones, okay? T-bill, remember, the big thing about governments, what do we know? Safety, 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 safety. There's no default risk as far as we care. So T-bills are short-term, 1 year or less. They're issued at a discount. They don't pay a coupon. T-notes and T-bonds, T-notes are 2 to 10 years. They pay over, 2 to 10 years. They pay a coupon every 6 months. You're getting income. T-bonds up to 30 years. Again, coupon every 6 months. You're getting income with safety. Tips, Treasury inflation protection securities. Those you get a coupon every 6 months, but the par value or the amount of money you're getting every 6 months will adjust based on inflation, which is CPI. Then we have strips, long-term zero coupons. Those are basically, you buy it at a deep discount, and say you buy it at 600, and then in 10, 15 years, it grows to 1,000. Okay, why am I buying these things? Okay, well, strips, not so much, but you're buying it for income. You're buying it for safety, liquidity. You have a fixed maturity date. The term bonds are getting regular income, and the tips fight against inflation. Strips, they have no reinvestment risk. You buy them for target-based investing. What are we worried about? Lots of inflation risk because it's so safe. The coupon's very low. We have interest rate risk. We have and lower rates exchange for safety. We're giving up the return in exchange for safety. Agencies, Ginnie Mae, Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, all that stuff. You're buying it for monthly income. Okay, they're either the Ginnie Mae's are actually backed by the government. They're an agency. The GSEs, Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, even Sallie Mae, those are not actually directly backed by the government, but they're implicitly backed, as we found in 2009. They did pay it. I hope I'm not going too fast. If I am, slow my shit down. Why do you buy these things? For monthly income, maybe a little higher coupon than the treasuries will give you because they're not as safe, but you're looking for monthly income. What do you have? You have inflation risk, you have interest rate risk, and you have prepayment risk. Prepayment risk is that the people who laid out the mortgages will pay off their mortgage earlier and you get your money back sooner. The other one is extension risk, that if rates go up and people don't refinance, you're stuck in this lower paying one. Okay, I sort of talked about it before. A zero coupon, it's a long-term zero coupon. Long-term, I guess it could be short-term too if it's a T-bill, but you're buying it at a discount, okay? So a zero coupon, you buy it at like 800, and at the maturity, you get 1,000. You make that $200. So it's not, there's no income there, but it's called target-based investing. You know what you're going to get at the end, hopefully. That's why you buy it. Maybe retirement, college, stuff like that. What do we have? Unless it's a treasury, you have credit risk. Much more volatile. Remember, the long-term low coupon, right? Longer-term bonds move the most, and then low coupon. You can't get much lower than zero, okay? They're very volatile, okay? Now, the other thing is you have, with all zero coupons, you have to accrete it every year, which means you might be paying taxes on that accreted income, known as phantom income, and you're not getting paid till the end. Money markets, short-term securities, 1 year or less. Basically, I'd say 95% of them are issued at a discount, just like a zero coupon, but very short-term. You know, you got T-bills, CDs, commercial paper, banker's acceptance, repos, stuff like that. Very low rates, but you're kind of parking your money. You're not looking for a return. You're getting safety, liquidity, very little interest rate risk, very little inflation risk because it's so short term. What are the risks? Low return. They basically have the money that you're getting back may move a little bit. Most of it's going to be low return. DPPs, they're limited partnerships, which pass through the income. They have a flow through, a conduit, not a conduit, a flow through of income and losses. Now it sounds crazy to say losses, but that what they really mean are like write-offs, deductions, stuff like that. So you're buying it to make money, but you're also getting deductions, which would lower your income tax. Why do you buy these? For professional management, for tax savings, and you have a limited liability. So the limited partners in this can only lose what they put in, but they want to make money. All the income passes through. Remember that. So if you and I are partners in a partnership and it makes 10 grand, you get 5 grand, I get 5 grand. Then we get like write-offs that we can use to lower what we pay taxes on. That's why we buy that. So before you invest and put somebody in there, you probably should make sure that they can handle the risk and they can benefit from the tax breaks and the tax write-offs. Okay. What's the problem? They're not freaking liquid. You have a lot of liquidity risk. The passive losses that you get can only be used against passive gains. So now, like in capital, when you're trading capital losses, you can use some of it against your ordinary income. Not here. If you lose money on a limited partnership, you can only use it on other passive gains, which is limited partnership and direct investment in real estate. If you make money that way, you can use it. Other than that, it sits there and waits until you have some sort of gain. Okay. You have legislative risk. They may change the laws. And the big one's liquidity. That's the big one. Variable annuities. Variable annuities in general are non-qualified plans where you put money.
Trust fund. 6'5", no eyes. Finance. Trust fund. 6'5". I'm looking for a man in finance. Trust fund. 6'5", no eyes. Finance. Trust fund. 6'5". I'm looking for a man in finance. Trust fund. 6'5".
All you motherfuckers laying in the ditch. I'ma kill all you rappers, I'ma aim with precision. They was rocking with your ass till they made a decision. All my friends making millions cause they know I'm my bitch. A lot of do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Hey. Let me see you do it. Hey.
Mr. Chairman, 28 vacuums a week, that's a lot of vacuums to sell. And you only have 7 salesmen?
Certainly.
That means they gotta sell 13 vacuums apiece.
You're right.
And we're going. How's everyone doing? It's still, no, it's not dark. It's light out. How's everyone going? It is happy Thursday. Okay. Hope everyone can hear me. Hope you can hear me. I'm doing well. I hope you're doing well. And we got a couple people talking. Okay. Boom, there you go. I love people drinking because Laura fucking beat the shit out of this test. Now she's on for the next one. Okay, baby. Let's get fucking going. Couple things. It's not embarrassing. I run the thing about 10 minutes before just to have some new shit coming at you. I'm like colorful. I'm really pale. I don't know. Maybe this is it. I'm gonna die now. I get colorful right before I kick off. Okay. Welcome. Blurry. I'm much better when I love this camera because it goes blurry sometimes. I'm much better when it's blurry. I'm better looking when there's no. As I say, I was better looking before electricity. Now, welcome on. I'm going to help you with the SIE exam, the Series 7 exam, the Series 63 exam, the Series 6, the 65, 66, 24, 79, and not 79. I don't like that one. And the 99 if you really need it, okay? And the 3, we can have some fun with the 3 also. Now, couple good things. There's some free resources out there. I say this every time. Go check out Brandon Rith over at Basic Wisdom. Check out Brian Lee over at Test Geek. And check out Susie Rhodes over at Passmaster. Good stuff. My Facebook group, FINRA Exam Test Prep Network. I can't believe I'm literally adding 220 people a week. But they're so active. These SIE groups, I think they're meeting every 6 o'clock Eastern every single night. We have Zoom groups for every single thing. I'm not doing them. It's all organic fucking grassroots shit they're doing on their own. I go on there to make sure nobody's being a dickhead and make sure there's no scammers. Other than that, they're all on there talking to each other. So again, it's series FINRA and NASAA Exam Test Prep Network. It's fucking insane how fast it's growing. And people stay on. After they pass, they help each other out. It is goddamn amazing. Now, if you need to pay for shit, I have the memberships, right? So every Friday night we meet at either 6, 7, or 8. If you want the Series 65, 66, buy the Series 60, buy the Series Study Group. If you want the more, you can pay $50 a month and you get the options class and the regular Series 7 class at 7 and 8 p.m. respectively. And you also get the options video. If you just want the options videos and don't want to deal with my shit, it's $20 a month. If you just want to watch the old FINRA or Series 65 membership classes, it's $6 a month. Fucking dirt cheap. So if you do the 50, say you're taking options, you do 50. It's literally 2 classes a week. So it's at 8 classes divided by 50. That's like, I don't know, $6 a class. That's fucking cheap as hell. I really should raise the rate. I can't. Okay, now. Okay. Yes, I know that you're going back, but yeah, Ethan, on the tips, it pays every 6 months. They adjust the par value every 6 months, not the coupon. So if you have a $1,000, 5% $1,000 tips, inflation goes up by 4%. Inflation goes up by 4%. The new par value is 4% higher, so now it's 1,040, and now you're getting 5% of 1,040. And that happens every 6 months. But on the exam, they're not going to make you calculate 12 years with 6 months, which was Kaplan and Past Perfect, and the vendors do. You might have to do one period or whatever. Okay, hope that helps. And now, yes, you do get, so almost all the bonds you get principal back at maturity. The only one that you don't is mortgage-backed securities. Mortgage-backed securities, you're getting paid principal interest as you go on. Okay. Is this live? Now it's live, but you're not a dumbass. It's live. Or is it Memorex? Okay, now. Okay. Unknown. Go take the fucking test. If you're getting 85s, you get 5 85s in a row on Kaplan, go take the stupid test. Go take the stupid test. Okay. Okay. Eddie. That's right. Now, I know. And you, baby. Oh, what are we going to go with here, Eddie? Great posts on there. What are we going to do? I don't know what we're going to do, but I got to make Monetary Mo happy. So I'm going to do.
Like a bullet to your brain. Upside, inside out. Living la vida loca. She'll push and pull you down. Living la vida loca. Her lips are devil red. And her skin's the color mocha.
That is outstanding, Eddie, Freddie. Boom. Okay. Good shit, baby. And congrats to your wife, too. So now you're both passed, and that's good. Now she doesn't have to hold over you anymore. Okay. Ethan, that's good. You're doing fine. You're getting 85. Just boom, keep going. It's party time. Okay. Boom, you're going to nail this. I know, Ant-Man. Ant-Man, you're going to kill this. And next Tuesday, you're going to come on there. You're going to get your song, and you're going to be fucking happy as hell, right? That's the way it goes. Okay. 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 So, okay. First of all, to the SIE and the second time, yeah, they're going to be different. It's going to be different questions. You're not getting the same questions. It might be easier, it might be harder, it's going to be different. So just study. If you missed it by 2, do not act like you're just trying to get 2 questions. I need you to act like you need to shoot. Whoa. There we go. You need to act like you missed it by 32. That's really what it is. Okay. You have to actually miss it by 32. So don't so since you missed it, I want you to, don't worry about the second one. Don't worry about the shit you can't control. The shit you can control is how you study. So you need to read. And what you really need to do is not give up.
I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down.
Andrew, you got to know that, okay? That you're not going to quit and you're going to read this book. So you're going to take a couple of days off. I don't know when you failed. So you're going to take a few days off, okay? Just got a past text that is fucking awesome. Now, you need to read the book cover to cover, then start doing chapter quizzes, then start doing finals, and there you go. I love it. Who passed? I got to find out who passed. Somebody just texted me they passed. That is outstanding. I really want to know who this is. Yeah, I'll talk to them amongst each other. Deb, that's awesome. Deborah, that's awesome. Okay, if she's on here, you get a song. Okay, do I know the... Yes, don't be mad at yourself. Exactly. Don't beat yourself up, and that's why you beat it. Okay. Monetary Mo, you're going to get this. Okay, I wish I did know that other song, but we're going to have to deal with it. Do you have tips on knowing the differing, I think you mean difference, of qualified versus not qualified? So, okay, qualified is pre-tax. Okay, qualified is sponsored by a corporation. Money goes in pre-tax, grows tax deferred, then you pay tax on the way out on the entire thing. Woo. Now, non-qualified is non-corporate. The money goes in after tax, still goes tax deferred, but then you only pay tax on the growth. So again, qualified is corporate. They can't discriminate. There's a lot of rules on that. They have vesting schedules, and you put the money in pre-tax, it grows tax deferred, and then when you take it out, you pay tax on everything because you haven't paid taxes on anything yet. Non-qualified, it's usually like a variable annuity or something like that. The money goes in after tax. It still goes tax deferred, and then you get a and then you pay tax only on the growth. Now, if it's a Roth, you pay tax on nothing. But non-qualified, you pay tax on the growth. Yes, you can never be mad at yourself. Monetary Mo. I'm gonna have to play the song again because you love it so much.
Like a bullet to your brain. Upside, inside out. Living la vida loca. She'll push and pull you down. Living la vida loca. Her lips are devil red. And her skin's the color mocha.
That is awesome, Monetary Mo. You're done. I'm gonna miss you now. Come on, let's go take the 65. Hang out with us for a little bit. Okay. Monetary Mo is done. I'm going to miss you. Into every season, we lose people. Okay. Drink like a fish. I love it. There you go. I wouldn't do text to speech. It'll be bad. Like when I speak, I mumble. 2 years, baby. But you got it. That's the important thing. Okay. There you go, Meg. No, nothing's going to... We got this, baby. Okay. Yeah, Eddie. Okay. Yeah, don't do that. Not for a while. Although, do it when you don't need it. Here's my hint to you. If they'll let you take the 24, take the summer off and take it over the fall. The winter sucks anyway. So might as well just study for the 9 or 10 of the 24 during the winter, because it's nice to have it when you don't need it. Or it's tough when you need it and you have to get it. It's pressure. There you go, Laura. There you go. To reach out to Laura. It shouldn't be that hard. If you're willing to, will you get to a Morgan Stanley or Goldman? It's tougher, but you got to have a background and some sort of network. But a lot of firms are hiring. Mass Mutual. I forgot where Laura works. Edward Jones is hiring. There's tough. I think Fidelity still hires. The SIE helps you. It puts you ahead of a lot of people. Yeah, if you're coming out of college, every college kid should have the SIE before they graduate, right? Just if you know college kids and they're going to finance, just fucking tell them they got to have the SIE before they graduate. They just do. But if you're not coming out of college, you get the SIE and all this S Series 63 or 66 before you start interviewing. That's really good. Okay. There you go. Monetary Mo said the same thing. Okay. Okay. You gotta wait. So unknown. I answered that question already. I think we're good with that. Okay. Now. Yes, I know, but you're gonna nail it. That win after the fourth try is gonna be fucking sweet as hell. Almost as good as having no. Okay, so now. Boom, baby. I hope it's my study group. Okay. Michael and absolutely. Michael's gonna crush it next time. He's all on this. Okay. Okay. Unique Taylor. I'm taking that for. Do you guys have any tips here on the past? I'm understanding something. Okay. Okay, so hope you're watching some of my videos. I have some videos. There are other YouTubes out there that maybe they resonate with you because I curse a lot and I talk fast. But if you watch my videos, I have a whole SIE playlist, right? So I have an SIE playlist. The other thing is if you join here's the other thing that'll help you. Anyone taking the SIE, go on my Facebook. It's called FINRA and Exam Test Prep Network. That's word. FINRA and Exam Test Prep Network. Just join. Make sure you answer the fucking questions. If you don't answer the questions, you're getting booted. But they run, and not me, they run a study group for the SIE, 6 p.m. almost every night. They're in there now, I think. But they do tests. It's 10 and Sean, and there's a couple of people in there. They run it. They do it every night at 6 p.m. Eastern. So it's worth going into. They do different questions. They do different vendors. Unique. That's the best way to do it. There you go, Crown Royal. Isn't that you know what? You see Crown Royal, I think a Royal Crown Solar, RC Solar. Mike Williamson. I know what we're doing with you. We have a little dance party.
Oh, ching, here come the hot stepper. I'm the lyrical gangster. Excuse me, Mr. Officer. Still love you like that.
Boom, 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 boom. There you go, big stepper. Mike Williamson, that is outstanding. Are you done? You got it done, and you start with the firm next week. That is awesome. You get that done before you start. That is out fucking standing. And if any of my New York Live people on there, we're gonna go hard tomorrow. We're gonna nail this test tomorrow. Okay. Okay. Monetary Mo, we're doing okay. Okay. Alyssa, that's awesome. Michael's great. Oh, guys, check him out, right? So here's the thing. So Michael Weiss is he's a great tutor. He's at series7examtutor.com. To do that, if you don't find openings, go on my website. You look for me, series7exam.org. It's not across the bottom, I know. Yeah, it is, I think. Hold on. I have no Chiron. What the heck's going on? Where are we? There we go. Right? There we go. So that's my website. You go in there. If you don't see any openings, hit the book other tutors thing, and there's other tutors in there that'll help you. They may have openings. Maybe not this weekend, but they will eventually. But Alyssa, that is outstanding. You're going to love it. Okay. Irene, I'm going to get you, Laura. Don't worry about that. You're only going to need one, baby. Irene, only need one. Make sure you get the test. Don't be nervous. Remember something. Anxiety is the same chemicals as excitement. So I want you to lie to yourself and say, I'm excited. What are you going to do on Sunday? So you're taking the 7 on Monday. What are we going to do on Sunday? 1, find a guy, get laid. Just saying that. Okay. Now, so I'm just kidding around. Next. I'm not kidding. Am I kidding? If you're offended, I'm kidding. If you're not offended and you think it's funny, good for you. So the day before, no testing. Don't take any tests. Just read, watch videos, add knowledge, and read customer accounts. I can't say that enough. And then around 6 o'clock at night, you're done. Go out to dinner, whatever it is, or do whatever you want to do. Okay. Thank you, Eddie. You better be on there. I'm going to kick your ass if you're not. Okay. Okay. Now, Laura, I will get your shit. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Jordy, how are you? Okay. Okay. I could do you a favor. Explain ETFs. Okay. So an ETF is a packaged product. A regular ETF, it invests in it basically all the securities in an index. Look, there's my logo. Okay. And then we go, we got this, right? Okay. So now a regular ETF, it invests in a basket of securities that match an index. We're good with that. And it moves with the market, has a beta of pretty much 1. However, if we want a higher leverage, what we do is a 2x leverage means it moves twice as much as the market, up or down. So if the market goes up, we're going to go up 2. If the market goes up 10%, we're going to go up 20. However, if the market goes down 10, we're going to go down 20. So that's what leverage does. There's 2x and 3x. They're trying to do a 4x, which is just nuts. But a leverage ETF, a regular ETF moves with the market. A leverage like a 2x moves twice as much. They use margin and derivatives and shit like that. And then a 3x moves 3 times as much. So if we have a 3x SPY ETF, right? If the market goes up 12%, we're going to go up 36%. But if the market goes down 5, we're going to go down 15. So it's like leverage because we're not really spending money on margin, but we're getting the same kind of leverage of that. Okay. Now, but again, we move down twice as fast. So almost like buying a 2x ETF is like almost like buying an ETF on margin without all that extra debt balance and interest you're going to have to pay. And then we have an inverse, which is literally just they go opposite of the market. Okay. So what does an inverse do? So if the market goes up 10%, it's going to go down. If the market goes down 10, it's going to go up. So if you're bearish on the market, you buy an inverse. And you can, if you're bullish, you can short one. It's crazy how many things you can do. So literally don't go too crazy on it. Just know that and you might have to do the math on that. I have a video where I do the math on those things. Okay. And Irene, 1 chance, baby. 1 chance is all you're going to need. There you go. Yeah. So that's the thing. On the SIE, you can pull off memorization and some stuff. You absolutely can. But make sure you got the risks and what the regulations on the register reps. Okay. Okay. So it depends what test, right? So if you're taking the SIE, I'm telling you, get fucking achievable. I have a link in most of my videos. Get, okay? Okay. Aspasia, I'm going to have to ask you what you mean by that. Okay. Yeah, Mark is great. Okay. Sissy, Mark is great. Okay. Don't worry about the test changing that much. It's not that big a deal. Okay. Now, if it's the SIE, I really always say get the achievable. But if you're watching my SIE playlist, I don't follow the book. I just follow the order. Okay. So I follow the chapter order and I do my own shit on that. I just did it to keep it straight. So I use STC as my order. Okay. It doesn't matter what you take. So if look for the SIE, I would say get achievable and then STC Kaplan and Notman are right here. For the 7, they kind of even out. But I like achievable still too because I like you to buy achievable and then buy the Kaplan Q Bank. The two together, you're rock solid. Okay, because achievable teaches this stuff better than any other vendor, just by far. Okay. What do you mean by the lists? You mean like the exempt securities, exempt transactions? Is that what you mean? Let's see something. Oh, big step up. I just put out. How crazy is this? I re-put out an options video, strategy guide, because YouTube thought I was helping people cheat. I guess it was that good that they thought it was cheap, or somebody reported it, one of the two. So they thought it was just so fucking good that it was helping people cheat. Can I sell? Here we go. I made that 2 years ago. That's fucking nuts. Okay. So if you mean the list of exempt transactions and exempt securities here, it's yeah. So it's achievable or STC. Okay. Yeah, it's very simple. Okay. There you go, Michael. Play pocket pull. I go. Okay. No, it's Andrew. It's usually what you need help with. Okay, it's usually what you need help with. Okay. Hold on. Well, hold on. Whoa. I'm really far behind. Okay. Okay. I don't know if that's what you meant by the list. I put the list for exempt securities in there. That'll help. But it's more about understanding this stuff for the most part. They're not going to make you memorize every little thing. Okay. Sissy, that's awesome. Don't worry about how much it's changed that much. Sometimes they go overboard a little bit. Also, Sissy, we have to talk. I think we have to meet in the afternoon. We pushed it off. I don't know if you can do the afternoon, like 2 p.m. Eastern. Let me know. Okay. Because I don't know what happened with the system. All of a sudden, there's 2 people in there. Okay. There you go. Okay. SEP IRA is qualified. Should be qualified because it's run by a corporation. SEP IRA qualified. Let's see. Yeah, I think it is. It's got to be, right? Yeah, because it's for employees. Yeah, it's definitely qualified. Simplified employee pension plan. Yes. Because it's run by if it's run by a corporation, for the most part, they're qualified. Now, some deferred comp is not. 457 is not. Mark's great, though. I think he's good. Marcos Bizzuto is by far their best teacher. Okay. 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 Meg. Okay. So first of all, the best way to get rid of anxiety is to know the material so much that you don't worry about it. How are you on options? If you know the options, you're good. Usually, how are you on taxes and munis and customer accounts? I mean, so it's really options, suitability, munis, and customer accounts. You got to know those things, okay? If you're good with those, it's going to help, okay? If you know, yeah, Laura and Unique, if you want to hook up, hey, I'm going to think about that tonight. If you want to hook up on Facebook, that's probably the easiest way to do it, okay? Meg, the biggest thing you can do is work on knowing this stuff so well that you can't get it wrong. So that's why I do these videos, the Mathapalooza and the ones with and like the break even blitz, because I want you to practice. So there's a thing where you go, you practice till you get it right. I don't want to do that. I want you to practice till you can't get it wrong. Okay, that's the goal here. You want to practice till you can't get it wrong. That's the thing. Okay. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Also, remember, Achievable has a free trial you can try out. Okay. Zach, baby, let's see. Okay. Take it on the 5th. You better get fucking done, my man. Zach, you got to get that book done. Stop doing quizzes. Just finish the fucking book. Or look, if you can study all day, you can get it done, but you got to take tests. You need to start taking tests like in 3 or 4 days. Oh, monetary Mo, you're done. Okay. So, that's right. I think you took that first, right? So you got to get through the book. You missed it by a couple points. Get through that damn book. Stop doing quizzes. Just finish it by Friday. I know Kaplan's a big book. Then you got to start taking tests every single day. And again, it's crunch. You might have to take it the day up. Also, watch my crunch time facts. Watch my crash course videos. It's going to help you a lot. And there's only 9 of them in there. It's easy points on the test. That's right. You had this 65 ready. So you're done monetary. We're going to miss you. Okay. Please come back. Okay. There you go. Wells Fargo is always hiring. I agree. Okay. Oh, there you go. I'm surprised that let that go through there. I am going to delete that. Okay. Unique, I would grab that number first before I delete it. I'm going to give you like 30 seconds. Because you don't need that going out to the 82 other people that watch this over the next 2 weeks. Okay. 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 I am deleting that number. You don't need your phone number out there. Okay. Oh, I don't know if I can. Oh, I can't. Oh, well, you're screwed. Kidding. Okay. What's a good way to study? Read the book. Read the book first. First thing you do is read the book cover to cover, then do chapter quizzes. If you can get Achievable, they just walk through their program. But if it's not, read the book first, do the chapter quizzes, do the progress quizzes. Once you're passing, anything under 70, reread. And once you finish, start taking finals and beat this fucking test. Donna, okay. There you go, Eddie. I agree. I'll get back to you, Donna. Get the SIE. Anyone who's looking for a job, get the fucking SIE now. Get it done. Get the 63 and 66 done before you start. I have a guy who went through that. He took the SIE and the 66. Now I think he just got a job, and it's going to and they liked him because they don't have to worry about the 7. Okay, now, okay, so Reg T regulates margin, right? So just remember it's 50%, right? So you always have to, you can borrow 50% of the value. So if you would buy $30,000 worth of stock, you have to deposit 15. However, if you own $30,000 worth of stock, you can borrow 15 grand. That's the loan value, okay? Now, can I, is there a way to, oh, I guess there is. Oh, well. I don't want to block you, Laura, because then that wouldn't be good. Okay. Now, but usually people say they're not creepy are, right? No, I'm kidding. So Reg T is 50%. Now, if your equity is more than 50% of the current market value, you have SMA, which means you can withdraw that or spend that money to buy more stock. So SMA is like excess equity. So always remember the market, the Federal Reserve would always like you to have 50% in the account. If you don't, it's fine. If you go below that, as long as you're not below 25 or 30% on long or short, respectively, that's my new thing. Then you're fine. You're restricted, but nobody cares. If you're over 50%, then you have SMA and you can borrow it. So the amount above your Reg T is considered SMA, special memorandum account. It's excess equity. You can withdraw that. That helps a little bit. I have videos on that. My 2 margin videos are really helpful. And again, do not sweat margin too much on this test. Although there's another part of Reg T that you might have been talking about too. When you buy stock today, today's Thursday, that means you haven't, let's pretend it's Monday so we can do the math easy. If you buy the stock on Monday, it settles on Tuesday, right? That's when the broker-dealers settle up. However, if you buy stock on Monday, you, under Reg T, don't have to pay for it for 3 days. T plus 3 or S plus settlement plus 2. So you have until Thursday to pay for it. No firm allows you to do that. Very few do, but you can. So Reg T is both margin and payment. Like anything to do with between the customer and the broker-dealer, as far as money goes, it's regulated by Reg T. Okay. I agree. Get that SIE done. Okay. Sam, I know it sucks, right? It's tough, man. It's really. Is it going? Damn. Okay. Let's see if I can do it the right way. Look, it's tough. What did you find any was there anything like tough on this? Let's see if we can do this right. See if we can get this. I know you see me doing it, but I want to.
Reaching out for you no more. Don't tell my heart, my achy, breaking heart. I just don't think you'd understand. And if you tell.
We're back. Sorry about that. Okay, so now, yes, unique. I'll talk about variable annuities. Okay. Oh, ask Cacti. Okay. Yeah, that's why is that wrong? So that's okay. We'll get into this, Cacti. Were you the unknown user? Is that what you were as Cacti? Okay, so no. There you go. Facebook brought my shit back. They blocked me on one thing and then they brought it back, baby. Okay. Okay. There you go. There you go. I recommend watching porn before the test. It's funny. Okay, so now back to this. I don't know what I'm doing. What the fuck? Where am I sending people? That's crazy. Okay. So Sam, so you missed it today. Big deal. Now, if you have the 7, if you can take the 66. If not, don't worry about it. Listen, just take a day or 2 off, take off the weekend, and then Monday start reading the book again. Okay. Just start reading the book again. That's what you need to do. Okay. Just start reading the book again. That's your best way. Okay. Yeah. Okay. They got wordy. I know. If you can take the 66, go grab it if you can. But if not, just take a couple of days off, then go back. Maybe write down everything. Remember, here for yourself, write down everything you can remember out the exam. Okay, good. I like that. That's awesome. Yeah, if you do the algebra, what are we doing? We're doing something wrong. Okay, now, I would say, don't sweat this shit. Okay. Take a couple of days off. Monday, start reading the book. Don't act like you missed it by 4 or by 2. I want you to act like you missed it by 32. And then you read everything. Don't just try to pick up points. Okay. Okay. No, God bless you. Okay. It depends. With me, my firm, it took a couple of days. But at firms, they got to do a lot of backup shit. Okay. Boom. I know, sissy, I know it's tough. After that class, I think it's a 3-day class, you're brain dead for a bit. Okay. Yeah. Usually it's we either do questions. If you say it's usually, I don't do the structured shit. There are people who do the structured stuff. I'd rather work on this shit or my other tutors just want to work on the stuff that you're struggling with. That's really what we do. Okay. Yeah. Lily, she was taking the Kaplan class. And if you're going to do the Kaplan class, find Mark Esposito. He's the shit. There are some good ones, but Marcus Esposito is by far the best. Jordy. Yeah, boom, there you go. So that's what I'm saying. You got up nice and early, and then you took that picture, Eddie, of that long hallway you had to walk down. Kind of like shining. If that was dark, I think they're shining. Okay. Yeah, so they're not really tax advantage. I guess, I don't know. Are they tax advantage? It's like that's like DPPs. 457 fans are non-qualified. What that really just means is that there's no, they can offer them to just the rich people in a municipality, or here's the thing. You don't have to wait till you're 59 and a half to take the money out. You can start getting paid earlier. That's, say you have firemen and police departments doing that. They want to be able to get the money because they can retire at like 45 or 50. Think about it. I had a guy, Aaron. He became a cop. He never went to college. Became a cop at 18. He did his 25 years. So at 43, he retired. But he started his own ice cream place, which was great. And he was 43. He was retired, getting a pension. And he had his own ice cream place. Boom. Okay. Okay, hold on. It is super simple. Okay. Again, Colin, I love Achievable, but the book I use in the videos, I base it on is the STC. Okay. So 457 does grow tax deferred. Yeah, because it's not qualified, but it does grow tax deferred, Escocti. It does grow tax deferred. Okay. Laura, no, motherfucker, I don't teach that shit. If you want to use my method, okay? There you go. Zachary, okay. Now, smart man. You got the other tutor, which is awesome. He's really good. He has a lot more open, and he's less than me, and he's good more opportunities to meet. Now, I don't know what the BPS method is, but I do it differently. I use the break even and do bullish bear stuff. That Laura, you'll love it. You'll love it. Okay. Okay. No, you can't do you can't do the U4 till they start. U4, literally U4 is it looks like an application. Your name, your address, string cheese, don't go. You have your name, address, how long you've been, your last 10 years of employment, your last 5 years of residences. Have you been charged with a felony? All this shit, all the disclosures. Have you declared bankruptcy? Have you been, foreclosure isn't a thing, stuff like that. It's all about disclosure. It took me maybe an hour or two to fill it out. And then the firm can take however fucking long they take to process it. Okay. Meg's going to get, okay. Yes, I agree. Own it. You can absolutely own that. Okay. Okay. Awesome, sissy. Thank you very much. I'll move it. Okay. Yes, you got to read, baby. Okay. Now, and I looked up Speechify. It's not that expensive as I thought. You can actually have Snoop Dogg or 50 other people read. Maybe they could do Biden. He's going to whisper to you. Okay, so now, and then say whatever at the end. Okay, so now, I can't do Trump. I can't do that. I can't do Biden either. Okay, now, okay. It does make you feel like you're failing, my man. So date 15, when you open an options account, there are 4 things you need to do. Disclosure, approval, trade, options agreement. So I put them in order. Just D for disclosure, then A for approval by an ROP. Then you can trade all you want. Then the options agreement has to be returned within 15 days of the account opening. Again, disclosure, then approval, then trade, then options agreement 15 days later. Okay. Hold on. I want to get to string cheese. Okay. Zach, I love it. I'm so happy that I'm helping you. And Laura, I agree. That it won't hurt. Okay, hold on. Where's string cheese, baby? There we go. Boom, baby. I'm not the GOAT. You are. You fucking passed it, baby. You passed this thing. Do you know what we're going to do?
Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth.
Boom, I love it. Man from Uncle. Okay. I love Netflix and Amazon. There's a new Ghostbuster movie out. I started watching it. I'm going to see if it's any good. I'm getting through the Vikings Valhalla right now. I finally got away from goddamn Grey's Anatomy. Finished the goddamn 21 seasons. Now I can go watch men movies. Okay, let me get back up to this. I agree. You got to own the nervousness, right? So Meg Dill, you got to own that it's going to be racking. So you just got to kind of get used to it. Take tests over and over again. But here's the best thing: if you have the knowledge, if you spend the next month, because you're taking it at the end of August, if you have the next month, okay. If you take them, there's no reason you can't add enough knowledge that you go in there like, oh, goddamn bad bitch, and beat the shit out of this thing, Meg. So, Andrew, I hope that helped with the date of 15. If you're opening an options account, disclosure, then approval, then trade, then options agreement 15 days later. Thanks, Sissy. Okay. I love when I remind you to read too, so get on the book. Okay. There you go. Okay. I know. I get it. Okay. I'll explain that in a second, Laura. Okay. Zach, we're going to get this together, right? We're going to get this together. Okay. So back to this. I'm almost too unique with the variable annuities. Again, they're not qualified. They act like qualified. They're unqualified. The money goes in, I think it's pre-tax. It grows tax deferred. The reason it's non-qualified is so that you can take it out earlier before you're 59 and a half. Okay. Real quick about variable annuities, okay? Hold on. Yeah. So again, Jacob, the fucking U4, it takes you a day to fill out. It takes your firm however goddamn long to do it. And once they submit it, FINRA's back in a day. So if they say, oh, if FINRA's been waiting for, if they say FINRA's been holding it up for a week, they're lying. They just haven't submitted it yet. Okay. Variable annuities are a crappy retirement account. They're really crappy. FINRA hates them. Some people on here might end up selling them, but not a thing. So a variable annuity is a non-qualified account, which means it's not sponsored by a corporation. You set it up yourself. You put the money in tax deferred. I mean, you're not paying tax. Oh, no, sorry. You're putting the money in after tax. Sorry, what happens? I get in my head with qualified. I've been teaching classes every day. I have like another 2-3 weeks of classes every day. I'm in the city starting next week teaching the analyst class. Like I have 3 of them, 3 big firms. Now, the money goes in after tax, which means you pay tax on it. It grows in an account, in a separate or sub account. You invest it in the market, like mutual funds and stuff like that. It grows. Over the whole time, you pay no taxes on it. It grows tax deferred. Then, okay. Now, yeah, Jacob, don't sweat it. They just take forever for it. They take like months sometimes to get through the background checks. I don't know why they're so dumb. Now, it grows tax deferred. And then when you turn 59 and a half, you have 2 choices. You can either withdraw all the money and then you pay tax on, if it grows tax deferred, and then so remember, you're only going to pay tax on the growth. So if you take the money out, okay, if you take the money out of your when you're 59 and a half, you're going to pay tax on the growth. So if you put in 20 grand and it goes to 100, you'll owe taxes on the 80 at ordinary income. However, you can annuitize, and I'm not going to go. I have videos on this, but here's the thing. So annuitize means, hey, fuck you, pay me. So unique, it's going to be like this. Say you're 60 years old, or actually any age, you could be 20 and annuitize. If you want to withdraw the money, you have to be 59 and a half to not pay a penalty. But but if you want to annuitize, any age. So you could have money in the account, say you're 40 years old, and they go, okay, you have $1 million sitting in your annuity. We're going to pay you as if up until you die. Okay, so no matter what you do, if you die tomorrow, we stop paying. But if you live for 50 years, we have to keep paying you. So they're going to come up with a rate where all the money should be dispersed by the time you're supposed to die. So you're going to get paid forever. If you die after 2 years, they keep the money, which sucks. However, if you live beyond if you live beyond when you're supposed to die, they have to keep paying you. So you can never outlive your money. So that's what an annuity is. You put the money in after tax, grows tax deferred. It's non-qualified, grows tax deferred. Okay. Gabe, 1 week away, you're going to nail that thing. Now, just keep taking tests every goddamn day. Now it's going to grow tax deferred. And then if you want to take it out, you pay tax on the growth. Now, again, I'm doing SIE, so I'm not going to go too deep. But then when you turn 60, whatever, you say, you know what, pay me. So you're going to choose a method like I want to be paid for life. They're going to pay you every month. They're going to pay you every month a certain amount. Now, if it's a variable annuity, that month will change every month depending on how that sub-account does. If it does well versus AIR, which is a benchmark, don't need this for the test, for the SIE. If it grows, you're going to get more money each month. If it drops, you're going to get less money each month. It'll based on the market. But over time, it'll be better. So you're getting paid for life. Again, if you die soon, they keep the balance. But if you keep living forever, they have to keep paying you forever. I hope that helps a little bit. It's just really a non-retirement. It's a non-qualified retirement account. You put money in, it grows tax deferred. At the end, you can either take out a lump sum or get paid for life. Yeah, it's non-qualified, so it's not. I don't think it's covered by ERISA, but it's non-qualified because people can take the money out early. It acts like a qualified plan. Who's going to chat? Who's not going to ban you? You can chat all you want. I'm not going to ban you. You basically said porn, and I keep fucking saying the word fucking. I just was trying to delete your number also. Maybe you can, Laura. Maybe delete your. Oh, I'm glad. Maybe delete your number now. Maybe you can do that. Okay. Because you don't need this going out to all 9 people, and then they start calling you. Oh, maybe you do want that. Maybe that's a fantasy of yours. Okay. I 100%. Okay. I 100% think that they're written to make you feel like you're feeling. Now, this is very interesting. Okay. I switched because I'm going to be doing more than just Series 7 stuff. So I went back to Capital Advantage tutoring. The second I did that, my views and my subscribers went up like an insane fucking lot. I don't get what happened. Maybe because I went away from that. I have no fucking idea. Okay. I'm not complaining. Yes, you're always going to feel nervous. Eddie's 100% right. You don't need luck. Good. Thank you, Laura. Okay. Guy, you do not need luck. You're going to own this thing. Take tests every day. Good. I'm glad you need it helped. I never know because I ramble a little bit. And I never know if I'm talking way too fast. You're going to feel nervous. That's the thing. Everyone taking these exams, except for sometimes at 66, you're going to feel nervous and you're going to feel like you're failing. I promise you're not. Just get on it. Okay. Even I feel bad. Okay. Beware of the grooves. Literally walked out of there and jumped on the live. How you're on a goddamn high right now, right? That is outstanding. What a go.
Boom, 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 boom. Bang, 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 bang. Boom, 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 boom. Bang, 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 bang.
Oh, cha-cha-ching-ching. Here come the hot stepper. I'm the lyrical gangster. Excuse me, Mr. Officer. Still love you like that.
That is outstanding. Beware of the grooves. And I gave you some grooves. That is fucking awesome. Yes, Irene, you're going to go back here and tell me the goddamn same thing. Boom. Yes, I'm always talking too fast because as the guy in my class today said, you take your ADD meds. I talk really fast because I like what I'm doing. And look, I spent 30 years on the stock exchange. I had to talk fast. You better be fucking ecstatic. Beware the grooves. You literally walked out of there. You were on the fucking top of the world. Top of the world, ma. Top of the world. Okay. Lemone? Okay. Okay, now I got to talk about that. Hold on, let me get this. Okay. I'm going to address this elephant in the gray elephant in the room. I didn't mean to start watching it, okay? Lemonade, wait, did you pass? Hold on. Oh my God, Lemonade, I didn't see that. Hold on. I missed it. That is awesome. Where are we going to go? Where are we going to go today? What are we going to do? We're going to do this little market. And this is what Lemonade and Beware the Grooves are going to say to their boss tomorrow. This is what you're going to be saying.
Show me the money. That's it, brother, but you got to yell that shit. Show me the money. I need to feel you, Jerry. Show me the money. Jerry, you better yell. Show me the money. Show me the money. You're the loudest black man. I know the black man. Show me the money. Congratulations, you
Boom. That's your Lemonade, and Beware the Groups are going to be telling their bosses tomorrow, show me the fucking money, baby. Show me the money. Okay. Okay. Yes, it's a closing purchase, Andrew Dennett. I see that all the time. I can nail this. Okay. Now, oh my God, fuck it. I am sorry, but I don't give a shit about this. So, New York Times, how Kamala, she cleared the field in a well-orchestrated cascade. Then what he fucking was running against her. Stop that fucking shit. Whether she wins or not, I don't give a shit, but stop lying to fucking people. Okay. Now, now back to this for a second. The Grey's Anatomy shit. I would just finished something. And here's the thing. There's what in our Zoom group we were talking about. One of the girls, Danielle, was talking about how you go into what you're going to do is you're going to sit there before a big test if you're nervous. So this is for you, Meg. I want you, everyone who's going in there, go outside before, don't go in the hallway. They'll think you're weird. Before you get out of your car, whatever, get out of your car and stand there like Superwoman or Superman, hands on the hips, looking up for 5 minutes. Think of yourself as a superhero. It will absolutely help your shit. And that's what happened is Danielle showed that video and I said, okay, I'll watch it. So I watched the first episode of Grey's Anatomy. I thought, okay, fine, whatever. It's good. I like Patrick Dempsey. Thought it was funny, right? McDreamy, whatever the fuck it is. Then what they do is they do a really good job of having the end lead into the next one. So next thing I know, I watch the second one. And then I motherfucking look and see it's goddamn motherfucking 21 seasons. And I start something, I gotta goddamn finish it. Not everything, but I usually finish, okay? Ask my wife, she probably disagrees with me. But I'm just saying, okay? Okay. Oh, there you go. I love that. Okay. So I just got fucking stuck in it, and then I just finished it. It took me a month to goddamn finish it. Now I watched Cobra Kai. I'm watching Viking Valhalla again. I feel manly again. I watched all these army movies. It's great. I was back. I'm back to having testosterone a little bit. Okay. Now. Yeah, don't worry about it. As long as you disclose everything, it's not a criminal. Guy, you're gonna nail this next week. Okay. Yeah, stop trading for a minute. Okay. Okay. Beware the Grooves, nailed it. We got that. We got Le Monnaie. Okay. Now, what? Okay, can I explain this question? Okay. So everyone read this question. A transaction, and I'll tell you something, Eddie, that's very funny. So look, a transaction where a writer covers a position by purchasing an option is called a closing purchase. Okay. So remember, always remember opening and closing. The first thing is open, the second thing is close. So if you open buy, you're going to close to sell. If you open sell, you're going to close to buy. The first transaction is always open, okay? Obey draws, you're going to nail it. Make sure you watch. Laura, that's awesome. Oh, that's funny. So watch my crash course stuff if you're taking it tomorrow. And obey. Here's what I tell everyone. If you're taking a test tomorrow, get the fuck off my live. Go get some sleep, okay? Now, I'll get into this. So let me go over this. So Andrew, when you sell an option, when you write an option, that's always an opening sale. When you write an option, it's always, always, always an opening sale. So an opening sale is writing. Writing, whether it's a call or put, is an opening sale, which means it can only be followed by a closing purchase. So remember, opening sale followed by closing purchase. Opening buy or opening purchase followed by closing sale. That is literally what it is, okay? Opening sale is writing an option followed by a closing purchase. And an opening buy is followed by a closing sale. Open is how you create it. Close is how you get rid of it. I hope that helps. It is absolutely correct. I know people get free. Okay. Okay. Now, what's interesting. So you're thinking of Disney. So about in 2000, I took a job. I left Deutsche Bank because I did a bunch of assholes. Okay. I worked there for 3 weeks because I worked at a firm and they got taken over by Deutsche Bank. I didn't like the guy who ran it. This guy, Eddie. Not you, Eddie. Different Eddie. And actually, here's a funny thing. He lives about a town over from me, massive fucking house. And he runs Deutsche Bank on the floor. I hate him, right? So I was driving along and he jumped in front of my car. He was so close. This is before they had the brakes automatic sensors. I could have hit him and it would have been justifiable. Like literally, he was so close. Okay. Who's getting trolled? So Laura, she's paying for it. I don't care about that. Now, where am I getting trolled? Here? I hope not. I own this shit. Okay. Now, if I could have hit him and I probably would have got away with it. They thought it was too close. Okay. Glad that helped you. Now, if we have, I can handle being trolled. It's just, it's my fucking thing. But if she's spending money to troll me and Laura, that's fucking awesome. Okay. That works for me. And she passed the test. It matters. Now, so back in 2000, I went over and I took a job. I was making, I don't know, I was making like 80 grand at one point, right? And I said I needed a $20,000 bonus and they said, we can't do it. So then I said, fuck you. We went on vacation. I left and I got a job like for 100 grand for Credit Suisse. Okay. This is in 2000. Okay. And they promised me a $20,000 bonus. So I said, literally, I went to a new spot and the boss there hated the guy too. So he goes, please let me tell him. Please let me tell him. That's fine. Okay. So now so then 6 months later, they were doing bonus time and I was supposed to get a $40,000 bonus. My friend Kenny goes, it's going to be more. I said, no way. He made me bet him. I bet him like $20, right? And we walk in there and we were going to, the reason I thought is because we were going to Disney. We're going to stay at like the Wilderness Lodge, whatever it was, one of the cheaper ones, right? Maybe the Pony, that's your own put out. I don't put out. Okay. Well, I'm married. I can't put out, right? So we're staying at one of the cheaper ones, like maybe like off the campus, whatever. And then I get my bonus number. And I thought it was going to be 40. It ended up being 5 times the amount for 6 months, right? Unfucking believable. So the joke was everyone was making money for a week. So I called my wife right from the trading desk. It was 9 o'clock at night. We were all kind of drunk and all that. And I said, I told her to cancel the plans and go to the book the Floridian because we could afford it. I thought it was very funny. So anyway, that's what made me think of your shit. Okay, now. Okay, obey, okay? Do not stay on here. Go get some sleep. Do not stay up late night. Watch my 66 quick and dirty, okay? Yes, you're going to take, Jacob, it's going to be sooner than you think it is. It's going to be a lot sooner than you think it is, okay? Now, and Laura always trolls me, and she loves me. I'm waiting for her to come to New York and just take me. She'll take me and have her way with me, okay? So now let's think about that. So if I declare a dividend, let's talk about this. So working capital is assets minus liabilities. Current assets, okay. Mark, thank you very much. I appreciate it. So working capital is current assets minus current liabilities. The difference is our working capital. So when we declare a dividend that doesn't have, remember, so that is going to work lower because think about it. Okay. Now, wait for the blur to stop. Now, yes, read every fucking word, obey. Obey me now, read every fucking word. Don't rush, take your time. Now, current assets, current liabilities. When we declare a dividend, it doesn't touch the assets, but we now owe the money, so the liabilities go up. So let's say I have a working capital of 100 and a $20,000 liability. So I have 80 grand, current assets of 100. I'm stuttering this late. Current assets of 100. Current liabilities of 20. So you have 80 grand in working capital, right? 100 minus 20. If I now declare a $10,000 dividend, I owe that money. So that's going to increase my liabilities. So now, okay. That's funny. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Yeah, I know you want the old ones so they croak when you have the money, right? So now, come to the floor. I'll get you down there. Okay, so now, that's what she said. So now, when I declare the dividend, I owe the money. So my liabilities will go from 20 to 30. So then I go 100 minus 30. My working capital is only 70. So yes, when you declare a dividend, it reduces the working capital because your liabilities go up, but your assets stay the same. However, when you pay the dividend, working capital assets go down and liabilities go down because you don't owe it anymore. So it has no effect. So declaring the dividend reduces your working capital. Paying the dividend does not. Okay. I get trolled all day long. I have a family that does that anyway. Okay. And I ref lacrosse, so I am immune to this shit. Okay. Every Tuesday and Thursday, baby. Unique. Every Tuesday and fucking Thursday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Same bat time, same bat channel. Okay. Okay. Thank you very much. You're going to be on here soon. Okay. Now. Yeah, I can work on that one. Yeah, I have a student at 9:30. Okay. Now. What, yeah, a lot of shit that happened in the 90s I can't talk about. So, the statute of limitations is up, although my marriage isn't. So now, fundamental analysis. It's really, remember, technical is about trading, support, resistance, overbought, oversold, momentum, shit like that. Fundamental is no fun, F-U-N, okay? So it's no fun. Fundamental, it's no fun. So think about it. It's both. So what you need to know for fundamental, for the most part, PE ratio, earnings per share, dividend payout ratio. That's kind of it. And maybe if they declare a dividend, what happens? Maybe figure out current ratio, which is current assets divided by current liabilities. Working capital is current assets minus current liabilities. Maybe net worth is assets minus liabilities, stuff like that. Okay. That's funny, Laura. That's very funny how it's amazing. Look, when I first started as a criminal justice major, I was 20 years old, starting at a business, and I didn't even know, I didn't know much about the business. Okay. I don't know. Robert, I don't know anything about that. I don't know anything about that. Okay. So again, Mark, P ratio, earnings per share, shit like that. Earnings per share, P ratio, dividend payout ratio, working capital, and net worth. I mean, if you're good with that. And know that a high PE is a growth company, low PE is a value company. Now, before I jump off, I got to answer Laura's question. 1 second. See if they're no. Oh my God, it's AI interviews? Is that what you're talking about? Robert, those are AI interviewing? That's crazy. I am so against that shit. I'm for AI. I really am. Okay. That's interesting. That's crazy. I mean, if it works, I guess, but I'd be fucking scared to AI because, although, I don't know. Okay, now. No, I see that. I've seen some people have to do that. And I mean, I guess it's better for the kids. I'd fucking hate it because I get it. I mean, kids, probably the younger people can handle it better than I could. Okay. Thanks, Mark. Now, let me get to Laura. Okay, so now, Laura. The reason export is remember, the reason export is like a low dollar is because money rolls downhill. So think about it. If I have, okay. I know Robert, it's crazy, right? And the thing is, you can't get a vibe with them. It's crazy. You can't joke around with them. You can't find out where they went to school, shit like that. Okay, back to this for a second. Now, so if I'm an exporter, I'm selling my stuff to other countries, right? So if the dollar's weaker, their currency is stronger. They can buy more of my shit. So okay, so if I'm an exporter, that's why Trump called China a currency devaluator. Look, you may hate him, but he's right on a lot of fucking shit. So he's an asshole. I'm not saying that, but he's right on a lot of shit. He called China a currency devaluator. He told Germany not to fucking lay on the Russian pipes. That's what she said. So now, back to this. So if the foreign currency is going up, they can buy more of our stuff. And as an exporter, that's awesome. But remember, if the currency goes down, okay? If the foreign currency goes down, they can't buy as much of our stuff. So that's bad for me. So if the foreign currency goes up, that's a good thing. They can buy my shit. If the foreign currency goes down, they can't buy as much of my products, and that's bad as an exporter. Importer is exactly the opposite. An importer wants the foreign currency to go down so they can buy more things. So whoever has the higher currency can buy more shit. Hope that helps a little bit. Yeah, it's crazy that they're all doing this. It's like, can they be any lazier? So is it AI? Like, is it ask you questions based? So before I go, because I do have to go. So Laura, I hope that helped a little bit. There you go. There you go. See, Mark, we get that, right? That's funny. I know, I do shit on a dumbass level. That's the thing. Okay. Amir, let's fucking go. Okay. Before I go. So yeah, Irene, I know it's very weird. Do they ask questions and stuff? Amir, we got you, baby.
Now I'm a believer.
Okay. This is for you too, baby.
A doubt in my mind.
Oh, come on.
Now I'm a believer. Not a trace. A doubt in my mind.
We're done. I'll have to put that in the other one. But Amir and Obey, we got this. Okay. There's all PGDM, baby. The bigger one's ABC. Irene, find my gorilla video. I have a ton of shit. Okay. Laura, that's what I do, baby. That's why I explain shit quick and understandable in normal terms. I'm not condescending. I don't make it sound stupid. I'm stupid, so I know I got to make it come out to everyone else. Okay. Interesting. and there's no, like, I would think an AI would follow up, which I think would be cool if they had a fake face there and they followed up with you. Kind of interesting. It's tough. So Robert and Irene both had the same thing, but it looks like you made it, right? Okay. Ciao, baby. I got to go up. I got a student 2 minutes ago. Everyone, look, I love doing this. I swear to God, Tuesdays and Thursdays are my favorite. My wife knows not to schedule anything on Tuesday and Thursday. Yeah. She even made sure when I went to Billy Joel, it was the second to last show. You should see how much those. Oh, it's tonight. I think it's tonight. It was like the ticket's like $4,000. Eddie, see you tomorrow, baby. See you tomorrow. Okay. Boom. Yeah, I know it's weird. I think they should have at least like follow-up questions. It's weird. But anyway, I am out of here, baby. Yo, Irene, thank you very much. You all have a good night.
Do you still? Do you can do it all by yourself? Let me see you do it.
Trust fund. 6'5", no eyes. Finance. Trust fund. 6'5". I'm looking for a man in finance. Trust fund. 6'5", no eyes. Finance. Trust fund. 6'5". I'm looking for a man in